What's going on, guys? Today I'm reviewing GodLine from FISHINGSIR. It's known for its superior strength to small diameter, round and smooth surface, super castability, better abrasion resistance, high sensitivity. GodLine, could you please open the door? I did not mean to forget our anniversary, I promise. Please. Extremely low spool memory. Do you remember your spool? Super knot strength. Alright, let's go. Whoops. That wasn't a good knot. Good for freshwater and saltwater. Hey guys, this is Lyubaka from LyubakaVideo. I want to thank God for helping out with this video and FISHINGSIR for braiding his line and sending it to me so I could test it out. That being said, all those beautiful things that are told about GodLine seem to be true. I've seen a lot of my friends use it, so this is why I responded to the email I got a couple of weeks back.
What?
From FISHINGSIR.
Well, things are getting pretty serious right now. I mean, we chat online for like 2 hours every day, so I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious.
They asked me to test GodLine.
Really? That sounds pretty good.
And here's the delivery.
So this is my 12-pound Braid Pro GodLine from FISHINGSIR. From the table here it says that the 12-pound has 0.12 millimeter thickness, and hopefully that's what it's really going for. The Braid Pro GodLine has superior strength to small diameter, round and smooth surface, super castability, better abrasion resistance, high sensitivity and extremely low spool memory, super knot strength, and it's good for freshwater and saltwater. Available at FISHINGSIR.com, also available on Amazon. Better, faster, stronger. Let's see. Very professional packaging. It's got a guide for the best knots, the classic angler favorites, and it has the double uni knot, which you're gonna use to connect your monofilament or fluorocarbon leader to the braid, which is crucial for using braids nowadays. You combine the low thickness of a braid with the clear stealth of the fluoro.
Your mom goes to college.
Quality inspected. Right away I can tell that this is a really thin braid for sure, so they're not far from what they claim on the thickness.
That's true, that's true.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little loop and after that loop I'm gonna do a figure 8 right here. So this is the guide that I'm gonna use, and this is gonna be going against the way of the spool. So this way I'm gonna be getting the direction properly on the reel.
You can say that again.
So once again, let's get this off and I'll show you once again what I'm doing. I'm gonna run it through one of the guides just so I have some distance from the spool, and then again you open this up, you make this loop, and then you do a figure 8. This is what we get going, okay? So the direction of my wind is clockwise. This is why it's gonna go on the spool like so. And then I can tighten this. And like I said earlier, you always use a piece of electrical tape to keep your line on the spool properly. This way it's not gonna slide anywhere. So you want to do something like this. Then you can close it and you can start spooling your reel. I'm really looking forward to using this line. When you have a line with this little diameter, usually it's a good idea to have some backing on the bottom. But I think I'm gonna fill it up. Then in about a year's time, it's a good idea to just turn it over, spool it out and spool it back on with the used end in the base of the spool. We're about there. I'd say a few more winds. You don't want to be right above the lip, but I can go a little more. And I'll probably just spool the whole thing. There we go. Nice wind. Let's go and see how it performs.
It took me a little longer than expected, for which I apologize, but I'm bringing you the information that I discovered.
There's that knot. Now we're gonna clip the tag ends and we're ready to fish. So this is the finalized knot. I could probably trim the tag ends a little more, but right now this will do. So this is the spool of the Stradic filled up nicely with the GodLine from Braid Pro and FISHINGSIR.
As far as casting goes, it does cast very smoothly. The casts are smooth and you can cast with precision.
И така нататък, пък отделно, че ти дават и безплатно оборудване, като те видят, че популяризираш. Това е.
There we go. Definitely do better with a shallower crank. That rattle and that color, I bet they attract them from ways away.
As far as the strength goes, I did a couple of tests. One for the 40-pound test line, I tested it with my 35-pound dumbbell, and unfortunately it broke on the knot. So I'm assuming the test that I did later with the catfish proves that it actually has the strength, because we did pull out a 34-pound catfish. And then the 12-pound test, I tried it with a 12-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon leader. Upon snagging, I did break at the knot again. So I guess I need to improve at my knots. That's what she said. I need to improve at my knots. And I'm gonna show you a couple of fish that I managed to pull out with this line. So sit back, enjoy, and let me know what you think.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Ooh, that was a fish. Keep picking up sticks. One thing I've noticed, the hooks on this are a little bit on the smaller side. I don't know how big of a hook I can get away with, but I would definitely try a bigger hook. There's a fish. Stay on, stay on. It's a baby smallie. Cutie. Okay, okay, relax, buddy. On the hardcore shad. Let's snap a picture for the folks at home. Let's try not to get trebles in our fingers. A gorgeous little fish. Let's get him hooked quickly and get him back on his way. Aggressive little fella. One more view of him. Thank you. So far I've seen that they like a little natural color crankbait. I've seen several fish chase that, and I've also caught them on this, which is basically a natural perch. However, the fish is so small that I'm thinking I'm gonna go with something that dives shallower, and it's also a natural color, and I think I have the perfect one for this. This one is from Aquarius Rods, that little perch right here. I think it's smaller profile, doesn't dive as deep, should cast just as far with this GodLine that I have on, and it's got the same natural perch color. So let's put one on and hope for the best. I definitely wanted to catch either a bigger panfish or a more decent size smallmouth, but since that doesn't seem to be the case of what's in the works, I just go to what works. So here it is, size 2 snap with a 12-pound cigar leader and 12-pound 4-strain GodLine braid. Let's see who's still in the game.
So come down here and see what happens if you try and hit me.
Variable light, let me show you the catfish rig. This is a 5/0 octopus hook, and then this is the 40-pound 4-strain GodLine. This is tied to a barrel swivel, to a regular swivel, to a bell sinker. Now the bell sinker you can remove and switch to a bigger or a smaller weight depending on what you feel like. Where we were fishing about 25-30 feet of water, so this was enough to bring the shad all the way to the bottom. Опа, баци, ето отива под лодката. Папа! Papa. Sturgeon or catfish? Това е сериозна риба. Само няма скъсване, викаш, а?
Не верам, той е вас съвърз в момента.
Не знам да такова, да оберем другите валици, а?
Не, it's okay, I got you.
Що? Още не сме го видяли, ти остави другото.
Имаш ли?
Да.
Окей.
Keep it PG-13. Това много сериозно, браво, браво.
Фак, на цял шат.
Значи е сом.
Може и сом да е, обаче ако е сом ще е dinner for everybody.
Flathead.
Flathead, ама
Beast.
доволен сигурно е flathead.
Ама не, с такова борене не вярвам да е flathead. Виж как клати насам на там, това като стръджен се бори. Ма ти с малкия кеп, какво ще правим, не знам.
Чакай да
Хайде да го видим първо. Видя ли къде се перна опашката, бе? Това със сигурност е стърджен.
Вмести лодката на вата Митро, знаме по това.
Не, това си е като акула, бе, човек. Джос.
Аз не съм виждал въобще.
Дано да видим.
Ето. Kidding me.
Дай напред, дай напред.
Брат!
Качи от тарикатската, малко не съм кирила.
Аз съм.
Чакай, скарвам кантара.
Дай. Това има лимит ли? Няма ли?
Тихо, чакай. The test I'm gonna run now with the GodLine is I'm gonna try and see how it will cope against this 35-pound weight. It's right down there. Let's see if I can get the weight confirmed on my Cabela's fish scale. $35, okay? And now what we're about to do is I'm gonna tie a knot to the hook of the scale. And then I'm gonna hook the bag that's connected to the dumbbell and try to lift, see what happens. It has proven harder than expected. Let's do this loop knot. This will go to the hook of the scale. Okay. And the hook is going to the tie. All right, let's go. Oops. That wasn't a good knot. Okay. Again, this is 35 pounds of GodLine. It's very slick. It broke it. 29. Okay, that's inconclusive. All right, we'll work with that. Добре, дай закачи.
Мръдни, това да, защото тази кука е много остра да не...
Дай да сложим на някой от водачите,
Да не изчака някой.
да не стане някой.
Ама не, това е хубаво, че направи правилния тъкъм.
Окей. Тая върица изкарваме за момента, може да се пенсионира. Добре, сложи го обратно в мрежата или да пробвам.
Колко?
33. 33.7. Ти луд ли си? Дигай снимка. Дигай.
Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Again, I want to thank FISHINGSIR and GodLine, and make sure you check him out.
So as part of the review, I've invited my flossing expert.
Hi.
From Vessel Atotev YouTube channel. Show us flossing without GodLine. Okay, so now my assistant Milena, are you gonna give her the GodLine, please? Okay, and one more. Okay, come over. Let's see now flossing with GodLine. So does it improve your flossing? Not really?
I feel like it puts a little weight and makes it swish more.
There you see it first. You get extra swish.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't need any, that's why.
My favorite is the cowboy.
I'm making some sweet moolah with Uncle Rico.